Good evening, India. Namaste, Bharat. First of all, thank you so much for giving us your time today. We all know the Dubai as a place and real estate as an industry, but I'm here to connect some of the dots, the questions you still may have, and little more of the practical connect on the ground. What are the some of the realities? Yeah. So before we take it on, let me connect you and tell us little more about myself. So my name is Sunil Chipa, basically from Bhilwara, Rajasthan in India. Uh, I had done my entire schooling and then engineering from Udaipur. Worked for around 8.5 years in India with good organizations like Amul, Reliance Industries in Jamnagar and Mumbai, and then Tata Chemicals in Mumbai. So that was a journey of around 8.5 years, and then shifted to Dubai for last 15 years with family. So here, if you see the journey again, out of those 15 years, first 11 years I worked with corporates. So there is a telecom company called Etisalat Telecom. It's now into the global top 10. And then, so 6 years with them, then Alfutem, and then I also worked with IFCO Group. They are into the FMCG. So that's been the first 11 years in Dubai, and then last 4+ years dedicatedly into the real estate. And today we got a team of around 25 people, and also has a marketing team based in India, around 3 people team. So that's where we stand today. Yeah. As we move further and talk about why Connect of Dubai and why the shore matters to you and to every one of us. Yeah. So what's happening in this entire world of Dubai real estate is, and if you see, there are 10,000 plus real estate agencies are there. Yeah. And when I connect it to the my corporate journey of around 18 plus years, and I always learned with Tatas and Alfutem and Etisalat, customer is the core. Yeah. And if you keep the customer as a centricity today and tomorrow, you are going to exist, and not only exist, keep adding and creating the value. So that's how we designed this organization, built on trust, keeping you as a customer centric. And that's why sure mean S is about service excellence, U is about understanding you. And that is very, very important because, and I'll tell you examples. What happens in real estate, you may want to invest in Dubai, but purpose may differ. My 20-25% of the clients want to relocate in 3 to 5 years here, so the purpose is relocation and accordingly the projects. 70-75% of the people want to enter as an investor. Yeah. And then out of that, around 80% are very aggressive investor, 20-25% are traditional investors. So each of the category may have a different product. So understanding you and your requirement is very, very important. R, we all Asians have that base of relation, and that's what we take proud. Yeah. And our today, if you see our Google review, and there are a lot of real-time pictures people have uploaded, our 86% of the clients are repeat or referral clients. And E, this industry is all about monetary transactions. People are sitting abroad. So our 60% of the clients are out of Dubai, sitting in Canada, to US, to India, to Europe, and other parts of Asia. The integrity. Yeah, and we have reached now in 4 years journey to a level wherein people have given us power of attorney that Sunil, you buy, because in Dubai it's everything is digitized. You don't need to be physically present in Dubai. You can buy sitting in outside of Dubai, and you can resell by sitting outside of Dubai through the power of attorney mode. So that's the level we have reached, and that's where the integrity comes into the picture. Yeah. So when we talk about next, now that was about Sunil and Shore and the entire team, and what are the driving factors Shore as an organization is taking it ahead. Now, why Dubai? You all know Dubai is a place in the very short span, in last 10 to 15 years, they have created a mark already on the world map. But I'll tell you a little bit of nitty gritty that why it's a magnet for today and a future for tomorrow. Yeah. And I'll tell you in one line, I had taken the permission to use his name. One of our very humble, very influential client is Mr. Romy Kepulani. He is an Indian textile merchant, came to Dubai 40 plus years ago. And he says in one line his experience that Sunil, Dubai is a land of opportunity. Whoever has worked hard, given heart and soul to this place, Dubai has given back in multifold. and that's a real time situation and people are experiencing it. These are some of the examples. You will find Dubai is talking about first in class, best in breed, and lot many of examples. And flying taxis in the entire world, 9 places they had a trial. Only Dubai got a green light to launch it from 1st of January 2026. Already trials are completed across Abu Dhabi and Dubai, and from 1st January we are going to see it live in the market. Yeah. Next. So yeah, now it's about why Dubai, in addition to the infrastructure and best in breed and all, whatever is life is needed. And let me also connect you about my real time example. In last 15 years, I have must have visited around 20, 25 plus different countries across the world. And what I have observed, one very common thread is in Dubai, you and we are taken care as a life. In other parts of the world, you may be taken care as a head count or number, that if number grows or decrease or increase, people may not be much concerned or government may not be much concerned about that. But in this part of the world, you are treated as a life. And so that's a core difference, is a number which is lifeless and is life. So whatever is needed for life to grow, survive, thrive, celebrate and nurture and grow, that's the ecosystem. And small connect to that is, in last 15 years we have never seen a power cut, which means electricity for a 1 second cut, 0 second cut. Yeah, 24-hour water supply, all those basics of the life, and from education to everything, it's a world class. From Indian context, if you see what are the top brands of India, you have seen IIT, IIM, SPJN, BITS Pilani, whatever you name, IMT Ghaziabad, Amity, Manipal, everything is here. And on top, the world's best player, INSEAD. Yeah, the Oxford has announced first campus outside of UK is going to be in UAE. Yeah, so lot of those parameters, whatever you say, from Australian university to Canadian university to American university, everything is here in this part of the world. Yeah. Next. Now, it's about the lifestyle, like Dubai is known for the best in class, smart cities, luxury, sustainability part. Yeah. So that's the beauty about Dubai. Yeah. You talk about infrastructure, you talk about quality of life, you talk about education, every factor, including nuclear power to sustainability, the carbon footprints, everything is going to be integral to the ecosystem here. Now, let me connect you to 2040 Urban Master Plan. And you will be amazed. Dubai has derived master plan until 2080, 2080. Yeah. Have you seen any country in the world which has designed not only on paper but has communicated to the people, and every 3 months they keep asking that what is the feedback, how we can make your life much better. Yeah. So that's a SMS and survey notices we keep getting, that what are the difficulties you as a resident are facing, what we can do more better to improve your life. That comes from the government. Here, the government competes with the private sector in terms of the service excellence, in terms of delivery to people, and the outcome of service expectations. So that's a thought process. Coming back on 2040 part, like you are saying, the first point, it's about increasing the population from current, from 3.3, it already touched now 4 million, and now we are talking about 7.8. So whatever they have achieved in last 50, 60 years, they want to do in next 15 years, 1 5. So see, when you talk about that delta so fast and so soon and at that magnitude, what it will need housing. It will need a lot of integrated ecosystem, from food to education to healthcare and everything. So that's an opportunity. 50 years, concise in 15 years, what a marvelous opportunity it can represent to every one of us. So that's where we are talking about. That's a commitment from Dubai government, that 55% of population to live in that kind of a public transport mechanics, 134% increase in those areas of tourism and hospitality, 5 urban center. It's very, very important to, I'll spend 30 seconds here. What's happening in case you have visited Dubai till now it's known for downtown to Business Bay to Dera and Dubai Marina. So those are little bit of well-known areas. But as Dubai is planning for that population increase, whatever issues and problem happens across the world, Dubai gets benefited, because people see Dubai is the only place in the world which is neutral professional, business centric, and creating a win-win for everyone. So that has resulted into a lot of influx of people suddenly in last 2, 3, 4 years. Now Dubai is taking care in alignment to 2040 plan that they are creating five mini Dubai in south, southwest, northwest, in those corners, so that there is no much pressure on a single area. So people don't go from point A to point B and vice versa for their business and office and vice. Yeah. And when they talk about mini Dubai, which means everything is coming there, commercial, residential, school, healthcare. So it will be mini Dubai one side, mini Dubai another corner, another corner. So that's how Dubai is trying to connect to this future plan. Obviously, the greens and recreational areas and education health facilities are coming in. Yeah, yeah. You must have heard this news, and it's a very big news for this region. Disneyland has announced that they are going to set up their center in Dubai. It's coming up in Abu Dhabi very, very soon in 4 years. Already MOUs are signed. Construction is yet to start very, very soon. Yeah. You all know about millionaires. When you see those top cities, the top five countries from where the millionaires has shifted to any particular city, Dubai appears as a number one place that it has attracted most of the millionaires from across the world. And if the millionaires and billionaires are seeing this as a place for next stop, I'm sure they must have done a lot of due diligence, what's happening today and what it looks like for tomorrow. So if these people who are wealthy and businessmen, if they have connected to the vibe of Dubai, I'm sure we also can join that journey. Yeah. Sky high emissions, I don't need to tell you, Dubai is known for that. World's largest single solar park, world's largest airport, world's biggest thing. You will keep hearing about Dubai, and that's what they are known for. Yeah. This is the thing they have started first in the world about the tokenized. It's yet to kick off in a big way, but slowly, slowly is coming in. Yeah. Again, the world's largest Mendu park. Yeah. Future takes. This is what we are talking about. World's largest airport. Yeah. And it's already operational from the commercial angle, from the normal passenger angle. It's being built in, and that's where you will see in our subsequent slides that one of the top six areas which we are suggesting for the investment, Dubai South, where it's coming up, it is one of the preferred location. Yeah. Now, so these are some of the intangible factors. Yeah. But let's talk about some numbers. What's happening on the ground? You all know, I don't need to tell more on the taxation element. In Dubai, the second thing which you are seeing, the corporate tax, that's only for the business people. So you don't need to worry as in retail investors. The last is about VAT. It is also, you don't need to worry because all the essentials categories like education, the real estate, and the healthcare part is exempted from the VAT element. Yeah. Now, the annual property appreciation, some of the comparison from the world's best cities, Dubai still take the lead to the 2 to 3 times of the multiple. Yeah. Now, Indian investors, as we are focusing more here from India, uh, if you see the top, India has kept the top spot for last 9 years. Yeah. And there are a lot of reasons for that. Obviously, you have 37, 38% of the people are resident, are Indians, but then the proximity, it's around 2.5 to 3.5 hours of flight. The time difference is 1.5 hours. The currency conversion is quite comfortable, 24 to 25 Indian rupees. So from every angle, you see mini but modern India here. So that's the reason of the pull. Yeah. Like when we came here, uh, my parents, so I am from Rajasthan. I did not have even the passport when I got the job offer from here. My parents said it's an Arab country. Yeah, go for 1 year and then come back. It was used to be a Gulf region. Yeah, a lot of the worker used to come here. But now, when I came here, my family shifted here. Then we found it different breed and different exposure altogether, and that's what people are revalidating it again and again. It's from Ambani's to Mittals, from all the Bollywood to other cricketers. Everybody has has a piece of pie in this part of the world. Yeah. Next. Yeah, in terms of, so that's on the some of the rental connects. What's happening again when you compare with some of the western cities, Dubai still yield connected to better returns. Yeah, same connect the comparison about the mortgage rate. So the home loan interest rate versus the rental yield. So that's a delta. It's highest in the world here. These are some of the numbers. What's happening, the story on the ground. It's a year to year and quarter to quarter comparison, and you can see that entire world is seeing this kind of a investment and appreciation rate is not being seen across the world. I keep getting one common question from our Indian counterparts, my clients, that Sunil, investment returns are also high in India in a lot of other categories, and which is true. Yeah, that if you're buying a land and reselling, it has given you good return. But in Dubai, people don't only come for an financial returns. So for whatever a good investment, if you have 5 point checklist, yeah, which means the city today and city tomorrow, the infrastructure, the safety and security, other ecosystem, and financial stability and returns, that's where Dubai becomes a number one choice of the people. Yeah, yeah, it's an important piece for as an investor to understand that what people are doing when they are sold to Dubai, when they are sold to investment. Now what, how? So around two-thirds, 60 to 70% of people today are investing in off plan. And what does off plan mean in Indian language is any product which is going to be launched, any project which is about to start, yeah, and it will continue to build for 2 3 years. So here the beauty is, in under construction we call it off plan here. You don't invest 100% of the money in one go, so you will invest with the payment plan. So suppose the payment plan here has various ratios. For example, it can be 60 40, 70 30, 80 20, whatever it is. So if it's a 60 40, so what is the construction duration, either 2 or 3 years, you'll invest only 60% because the payment plan is 60 40. The rest 40% you will give it on the handover. So typically at that time of handover, people exit. So the who will buy, the another end user who is already staying in Dubai, and he can take the mortgage and he can exit at that time, and so on and so forth. So summary is, because of the low investment, it gives you a lot of flexibility. You don't pay on day one. It also reduces your risk of investment. And when people sell it, and I'll give you real time example. So like I have invested in a property in Jabal Ali, which is near to the temple, only temple in Dubai. The area, it also has IKEA, it also has a shopping mall, Sheikh Zayed connectivity of, so everything is into 2 to 5 minutes of vicinity. That area I'm talking about. One of my client, we bought an apartment for him in 1 million. Yeah. And he bought in 50-50 payment plan. So in 2 years, he has paid only 50%, which means 500,000. Now we have sold his apartment at 1.25 million, which means we got him 250,000 of delta. So 250,000 on an investment of 500,000. So return is 50% in a duration of 2 years. So that's what you did. Low investment, low risk. You got a flexibility of time, and this category also gives you higher returns up to 30 to 40% in that duration. Now, compared to the resale, in resale, what happens is, and why people are only around 25-30% people are investing, the previous slide, Michelle. So, why people are investing in one-third ratio? In resale, it's about the ready property. Ready property, you need to invest for 100% of the money because the key is ready, unit is ready to use it. So, 100% of money needs to go in. You can get a mortgage as an overseas non-resident people, but up to the 50% only. But your rental returns are around 6 7 8% kind of a range. So you paid more money, your returns are less. Yeah, and in other category, low investment return is more. So there, like I said, three categories: end user who will be moving in here, or for rental returns, or for aggressive returns. Each category will have a different product to offer with you. Yeah. These are some of the examples of how world has shown interest and confidence in Dubai, especially after COVID. When entire world was thinking in different way, Dubai government has done and completed the expo, which is world's biggest event in Dubai. Yeah, so that's what they have done in last 2021, and that's why the entire work has seen different level of traction. Now, which property type? So very, very simple, like we already discussed. The under construction off-plan property may gives you the better connect. And if your purpose is that, Sunil, I have money, I want to invest or park in or whatever is the purpose, yeah, then you also can put it on long-term leasing, which is around 6, 7, 8%. And if you are having some Airbnb and holiday home kind of a connect, it can give you around 10 to 12% of returns as well. So whatever is your purpose, pure aggressive investment, then we invest in under construction of plant properties. If you are looking for some steady state return, then Airbnb or long term leasing is also an option. Yeah. Next. So that's what is happening in entire courts of Dubai. But this is like, again, I'll repeat it. Uh, Different payment plan options can be available in case of Dubai, like we said, 50-50 to 80-20. You must have heard about a developer called Danube, and they are known for 1% payment plan. So that is also is a trend and investor friendly setup. Some of the investor or developer also have a post handover payment plan, which means, I'll explain you. Suppose it's a 50-20-30, which means 50% you paid during the construction, 20% you paid on handover, which is 70% is done. Now 30% you can pay in 2 to 3 years after the handover. So typically people take the possession, they take the mortgage, and because there is a monthly payment plan for next 2 to 3 years, they see that rental income will keep offsetting the EMI which is going to the developer, and that's where they are creating the asset. So a lot of the different mechanics are available. What is your purpose, we can explore accordingly. Yeah. Now what's next? These are some of the numbers which gives us confidence, but how to move forward? What we tell to our people is the most important thing is choosing the right developer and the right project. So, and I'll give you an example. In Indian context, for example, you have a DLF, Godrej, Tata, Shobha, and so many more. But all the projects of a one developer may not be good. So, developer, location, project, then there is a price and payment plan. So that's on the logistic of filtering it. Then obviously next step comes about the financing, logistic element of transfer, sell and purchase agreement. Everything we take care. But I want to give you some connect here is what's happening today in the market. So we suggest two tracks to people. Track A is investing with the top 5 developers of Dubai, yeah, which is like DLF, Godrej, Tata's, Lodas of India, yeah, Hiranandanis of India. So that's a track A. Then you have a track B. So for example, you are from Jaipur or from Kolkata or from Ahmedabad or wherever. In your city itself, you may have top 3 or top 5 developers. Yeah, they may not be national player, but they are still give you super quality, great returns and appreciation. So both the tracks we suggest that okay, you want to work at top country level, it has its own pros and cons because it comes with a little high cost, longer delivery timelines, aggressive payment plans, yeah, and little bit of those connects, but it gives you that connect. Okay, I have invested with the Mar, I have done with Nakhil or whatsoever. The category B is the top 3 or top 5 of particular community, which is about fair pricing, the shorter handover durations, flexible payment plan. So both the tracks are possible. Whatever is your purpose, we'll explore and understand and then try to suggest you the suitable options. Yeah. Next. This is the piece. I think you may have a questions. See, all the slides, whatever we prepared, it's basis of the last interactions with you. What are the questions keep coming, so we keep updating it. Off plan and ready, we already discussed the pros and cons, the risk and reward kind of connect. But how to protect you? So today, 70% of investors or investment which is happening in Dubai is coming from outside of Dubai. And if this is the thing, and this is the confidence people or the world is showing, which means something greatly being cooked in this city, right? For example, if you are from Delhi, and in Delhi, if for real estate, 70% investment comes from other states in India, which means something great is happening in Dubai. And that's the reality I want to connect with you. So, what's happening and how Dubai is taking care of that interest and safety and security elements? So, the RERA is a very, very strong body here who doesn't exist only in paper but in the action. And I'll tell you real example. Here, the SMS my clients or anybody gets is that in 24 hours you need to report or submit. In 48 hours you need to appear. So hourly basis RERA acts here. The DLD, which is Dubai Land Department, it's responsible for managing the entire transactions and the custodian of the title deeds. Sometimes I keep hearing stories in some other parts of the world that one property got sold to two, three people and nobody knows and cases are going on. But here, everything is barcoded, yeah, digitized. You cannot have a situation wherein one property got sold to two people. Not possible at all. So that's a artificial intelligence and technology is being used. And DLT, which means like in India, you may have a registration fees varying from 8, 9, 10% states to state, male and female and all. Here it's fixed, 4%. So whatever investment you do, there is a booking amount and then 4% Dubai Land Department fees which to be paid at the time of booking it. There are consumer protection law which says that lot of the risk mechanics and how you as an KYC and you can fill your complaints and those elements. Another important thing is escrow rules. Every single project, suppose you are from Noida and in Noida there are 100 projects, or each project will have unique escrow bank account. So first 30% payment which you make, it doesn't go to the developer. Yeah, suppose the DLF is developing something in Gurgaon, so the first 30% as an investor you will pay doesn't go to the DLF. It goes to and remains in the government backed controlled escrow account. When you pay 40th%, then the 10% is released to the DLF. When you pay 50%, 20% is released to the DLF. Yeah. So that's the mechanics. And it is done to protect your interest that for whatever reason project doesn't kick off and it doesn't meet those timelines and quality and you don't see the progress, you can go complain and demand your returns, your money. Yeah. DLP, defect liability timelines. Yeah. Every ready property goes to the 12 months of DLP, defect liability. Whatever is not working in terms of the quality and commitment, you can raise and request, and developer is obliged and obligated to manage this. RERA penalties, very, very heavy RERA penalties. Yeah. So that's a safety net for everyone so that it can keep your confidence that about the delivery part and delays part. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people comes here for in addition to the returns, flexible payment plan, golden visa. It's becoming a very, very attractive proposition, and we, this is my real time picture, we got in January 2023, so it's been around 3 years now. Very simple eligibility. The 2 million dirham of the property value should be there, which means approximate 4.8 to 5 CR. Property value should be of that value. It doesn't mean that you need to put 5 CR on the day one. Suppose you buy a 2 million dirham 2-bedroom apartment, yeah, you put up into under construction off plan, and suppose it has a payment plan of 50-50. So in 2 years you'll pay only 1 million, which means around 2.5 CR. But when you become eligible, the day you book your unit, so suppose today or on 20th of this month you book the unit, you pay the booking fees, you pay the DLD fees. So booking is usually between 10 to 20%. DLD is 24%. So 24% you paid. In 3 to 4 weeks, you get your pre-title deed. Once you get pre-title deeds, next day you can apply for your golden visa. The requirement is you need to be in the country. It will take around 4 to 5 working days because you go through the medical, the biometrics, and some of those process. And the good thing is it gives you the tree element. So tree mean if you apply for golden visa, your family or your parents gets the golden visa and your family also gets the golden visa for immediate blood relations. Suppose I applied, my parents will get, my wife and my kids got, but brother and sister are not included in the tree. So normally what we suggest that if you also have a family for brother and sister, we also take a property on their name and then they go through. Some of the time investors say the query that Sunil, can we invest 1 million in one property, 1 million another property? Is it combined? Yes, it should be on the, so single ownership should have a 2 million dirhams of a worth of property. You can buy one property today 1 million. After 6 months, you find one more option. Let's invest one more. Once it becomes 2 million, get your pre-title deed, which take 3 to 4 weeks. Next day, come to Dubai. We manage, and we last around 2-3 months ago, we just concluded for our Northeast client who has come here, and we have completed. And I think we started on Monday, Thursday evening, he fly back to Hong Kong. He went for some purpose. Yeah. So very, very simple. What's the benefit? 10 years. You don't need to think anytime you are thinking that go to Dubai. During the way to airport, you buy the ticket, you already have a visa, come to Dubai. So that's what we say, yalla habibi. So that's a Dubai Connect. It gave some special privileges to people during COVID. So when there was a lot of tight situation, only golden visa people were allowed to enter in Dubai. So a lot of those privileges you get. You also get your home help visa, the driver visa, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Now, what are the approximate pricing? Yeah, so the sizes here, so it has a studio and those set of apartments. The studio sizes are around 400 to 500 square feet kind of a size. The price starts from around 600,000 dirhams, which means around 1.4 cr. I'll repeat, you do not need 1.4 cr on day one because it will be under payment plan. You'll go through the payment plan cycle. So that's and here the sizes are net, not unlike I also have a property in India, in Rajasthan and other parts of the country. It's not a super built up and nothing of those confusion. It's a net area. You get 4 to 500 square feet of the size. One bedroom is around 7 to 1000 square feet net. 1080 to 1800 for two bedroom apartment. Then you have plus maid plus store, a lot of those combinations. Three bedroom townhouse, and then you have villas, and then plot size varies for villas and townhouses. I'll give you the real time example of how good developer and good investment is working. In Jabal Ali village, wherein I have bought three bedroom townhouse, the plot size is 2600 square feet. The built up is 2900 square feet. It's a G plus one. The launch price was 2.5 million. Yeah. The payment plan is 60/40. So in 3 years you have paid only 60%. So 2.5 of 60% is around 1.5, 1.6 million. Now the selling price, and you can see in property finder, the sale price is 4.5 million, which means from 2.5 it have a delta of 2 million, which is 4.5. So 2 million returns on an investment of 1.6 million. So more than 100% growth in 3 years, and that's a reality. This is the project. You can search in Property Finder or on Google. It's a 400-500 meters from Temple, IKEA, Sheikh Zayed Road, and it's a reality I'm talking about. It's a project of Nakhil, which is a government developer. Yeah. Now, what's next? So we are clear about why Dubai, pros and cons, off plan and all, but where? So Dubai South, where we talked about the world's largest airport and expo. So that's a piece to explore surely. It you will need to keep a passion. That's an area wherein you should have a horizon of 3 to 4 years. This will not give you return that, like I said, we will need to understand your requirement. So if you have a requirement of trading in again in 12 to 24 months, then Dubai South is not area. It's an area which is keeping a patience, but for short. Al Furjan, that's a place where I stay currently. I have bought. It has a temple. This is the area in last 3.5 years has given 3 to 400% of the returns. This is the picture of Muruj Al Furjan. Yeah, that's a real time picture which people has got that appreciation. Third area is Medan. Yeah, it's on that side of the city towards current airport. Align Road has a connection to that side. It's also up for grab in very potential kind of a connect. You have an option of apartment to townhouse and villas. Dubai Island. Dubai is known for water-based living style. Currently, the water-based living is around 45 kilometers. Dubai is planning to triple it to 143 square kilometer in next 7 to 8 years. Yeah. So Dubai Island is one of the fantastic opportunity. Waterfront living, apartment as an options. Dubai Land. So if you're looking for something to start small, little lower category of the price bracket, Dubai Land is an area. It's an area which has a price today, but then it has a potential because that's where the low base price will help you. Maritime City is in the heart of the city, near to Bardubai Dera side, the waterfront options of apartments. Again, apartments options, varied options of developers, and it can give you return in 2 to 3 years of time. Yeah, that's the Dubai looks like on your left hand side, which you see the entire water bodies, uh, where you are seeing the Dera and Sharjah on your top left side. That's where the Dubai island is coming up, and then on the bottom you have a Palm Jumeirah, and then you have a Palm Jabal Ali. The Palm Jabal Ali, I'm sure you must have heard about. And the tagline of that development is future of future. So you can see what it will have. Whatever the feedback from the current Palm Jumeirah was there, it's been incorporated here. Lot more detail, lot more potential. Second, now it's the first largest, the man-made island in the world which is visible from the space. Obviously, the currently it's a Palm Jumeirah, but Palm Jebel Ali is even bigger than that, and you can see even the size here. Yeah. Now, what? So this is what we discussed about the connect and concept and some of the mathematics. But what are the different opportunities? So Vassal, this is the new project is coming up. The launch is the registration are starting on this Thursday in around 4 to 5 days. Uh, it's a product government developer. Vassal is a government developer. It's a product which is near to the temple and IKEA, around 4 to 500 meters away. It's on the park, and that's why the name indicates Boulevard Park. Cluster of towers, so it will give you community feel. 60/40 is the payment plan, 4 years is the handover timelines, and starting price is 900,000. In case you believe in the quality and the sizes, it's little pricey products. It's like 24 carat, yeah, but obviously 24 carat comes at a price, but the location and developer, everything connects here. Yeah, next. Miraz. It's a government developer. So like all our Nakhil, Dubai Holdings and Miraz are under Dubai Properties. These three developers are under Dubai Holding umbrella. Miraz is known for premium development, and that's one of the apartment offerings on the water body coming up. Yeah. This is the expo. We all have heard about expo. In that dome where expo have happened, actually in nearby areas they have connected now the townhouse and villas and apartment community. So that's where it is coming up. All the future mega exhibitions of Dubai is going to be shifted here. They have already announced about the Gulf food, the IT exhibitions, and a lot of world's biggest exhibitions will slowly shift to that place in next 2 to 3 years of time, and that's an opportunity for you to be part of that ecosystem. Yeah. The next is Aldar is again a government developer. They have a lot of, they are known for their wow quality and then the mega infrastructure. So that's an opportunity they are coming up. Yeah. Prescott, again, a very value provider as a developer. This is the product they have come up very recently. It's going on. On the front, it faces the water body, and backside, it faces the garden. Very prime location, good surroundings, and under off plan. They have delivered around 15 projects already in Dubai and been into the country for 18 plus years. Yeah. Nakhil, we all know they have brought this apartment launches on the Palm Jabal Ali. Backside, you can see the fronts. These are the leaves. So that's how the palm is made of the leaves, right? Each leaves has villas both the sides. So between the leaves, that front, that's a corner they are bringing the apartment concept, and that's the first project came in of 212 units. It got sold out. The next phase is coming up very soon. The one bedroom price was around 2.7 to 3 million dirhams, which mean around 7 to 8 CR. But that's a different lifestyle altogether. Under off plan. Yeah. Damak, I'm sure you must have heard about. It's known for fleshy development. They have a lot of beautiful opportunities in the apartment category. They are coming up a very big master development called Damak Islands Phase 2. Island Phase 1 they launched around 7 or 8 months ago. It's already at 10 to 15% appreciation in the market. Now they are bringing another concept, another clusters. The launch is happening very soon in around 2 to 3 weeks of time. The EOI is already started. So in case you still want to take the grab, you must have seen the advertisement from Amitabh Bachchan to all those biggies, Ranveer Singh. So that's a product they were talking about, the island, and that's a riverside. It's another project, but apartment is an opportunity. Yeah. Danube, you already know. Yeah. Breeze, it's on the maritime city. Again, the waterfront living experience and available under off plan. Dubai South, the area which I told about, the world's largest airport, it's a most premium product of that area, having a waterfront options. You can see the lagoon, it's a small pond, and they are developing it as a marina promenade with the retail space down. Very solid product to explore. The good thing is everything government developer, the location, most prime product of that area. Not so good thing is the availability. The mid central tower which you are saying, it has only 2 or 3 units left now. That too came in cancellation. So in case you want to explore, I would recommend this a product to explore. Yeah. Danube, this is the latest launch is coming up on Sheikh Zayed Road. It's going to make a lot of noise in the market. Yeah, Shah Rukh. Yeah, so it is branded with the name of Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan himself has come here to launch this, and it's you can see that style Shah Rukh Khan is famous for that. It's a purely commercial tower. Yeah, including a helipad on the top floor. So and on the Sheikh Zayed Road, which is the heart of Dubai's movement, it's lifeline. So it's coming on bang of the Sheikh Zayed Road, 5 minutes away from Mall of Emirates. Very very prime location, under construction opportunity, commercial as a sector which is going through very very tight phase in terms of supply. So if you want to explore, commercial is also very good opportunity for you, and comes with the brand. Yeah, these were some of the townhouses and kind of commercial opportunity. Obviously Dubai has everything from half a million to 600 million dirham kind of an option. MR is just launched a Grand Polo Club and Resort as an option, phase 2. Phase 1 had an villas, in phase 2 they launched a townhouses. Now they will have more launches of the villas. This community will have a world's third largest polo club. Yeah, so that's a community we are talking about. Yeah. Damak Island Phase 2, we already talked about. If you want to be a little bit low on terms of investment ticket and you need a townhouse and villas, then this is a project for you. Yeah. Opal Gardens is from Nakhil. It's an under resale only. The handover is happening in 1 year of time. Very, very good product if you are looking for end use purpose. It is not an investor product right now because it's already at a good premium amount. But from end use, it has a crystal lagoon, it has a location, it has a brand. Superbly recommended. Jebel Ali Village, my favorite product. I have taken a piece here. We will be moving in around 3 to 4 months. So in case you visit here, we'll be love to have a tea with you at our house in this product. 500 meters from temple. Yeah. Hayat, Dubai South. This is the area I'm talking about. That airport. It still has around 5, 7, 10 townhouses are left. Dubai South is not obviously government developer known for big sizes. In 3 bedroom townhouse, the built up is 3,500. The 4 bedroom townhouse, the built up is up to 4,700. So that's the Dubai South. Yeah. So if you are looking for value provider, that's a place to go. Miras, the acres, it's under resale only. The handover is between Q3 27 to next phases of Q1 28. End user product, and it's also investor product because you have a 2.5 year of timeline. The prices are still not that of premium. In the last 2 years, or the last 50 years of that 50% of the duration, actually the price increases. So if you miss this opportunity, exclusive villa community. Yeah, like we said, we in alignment of our name, Shore is known for the trust, and for that reason we work only with the major developers. Today, when we entered in Dubai 15 years ago, there was only 20, 30 developers. Today 500 plus developers are there. But we work, we scan each developer through our lens of our history and being here and the value it created, and that's why we focus on very very selective developers. These are top players in the market. Yeah. Why? Yes. Like, I'll spend 1 minute here, and in case you have seen a lot of the reels or videos, you will recognize that why working with agency is more fruitful for you as an investor. And I'll tell you, suppose in India, if you go to Godrej or DLF or anywhere, any developer, they will tell only the good things about their own product. But when you come to us, we'll understand your requirement, and instead of pitching what we only have, we'll understand your requirement and may suggest you 3, 4, 5 different options. So we'll give you variety. Second, we don't charge you anything additional because in under construction product, we are taken care through the developer. So we charge you zero fees, but we take care of your interest. So no extra burden. We give you a lot of options. We handle the entire journey. If you want to resell or rent it out or whatever you want to do, we take care of your entire logistical element of monetary inflow, the taxation guidelines and vastu, or whatever is your things. Yeah, valuation element. it becomes a single point of contact as an agency. And our biggest currency is the trust. We keep you as a focus, yeah, not us and our interest as a focus. So that's the value we bring on the table. Yeah. Some of the deals and projects we have closed, from townhouses to villas, if you see 80% of the projects are with the top developers only. Next. Some of the apartments, villas, different parts of the world of Dubai, from north to south to apartment to villa category. These are our trusted clients. If you see, I'll spend 30 seconds here. If you see the top left, she is our client and she is the makeup artist for Nisha Ambani. So when her wedding happened, she was flown from here to 4 cities in India for the wherever they had reception. Aarti Bagga, that's her name. You can see the Google search. Below to that, if you see, she is the CEO of Procter and Gamble, Sonali, the one. Then you have employee of Google. Then we have footballer here. Then we have football coach, business people. Yeah. Here we have CEO of a Egyptian bank, business house, radio jockey. If you know CD 1016, Mr. Abhishek, he's a CEO of a Yes Bank, uh, the president of financial institutions, CEO of Dabur, business people, SAP, IBMer, yeah, a lot of those things. Again, many clients from different nationalities to different people. From Algeria, let me spend 15 seconds. This person shifted here in 1983, and I told him very proudly that, sir, my birth is of 1982, and he really liked the journey. He gave me some advice that, and he concluded that, Sunil, the best investment is into the real estate. And over his life, because I was asking him some of the suggestions for myself, he said, Sunil, best investment is into the real estate. And then he shared, and he's my client, and fortunate to have people like him. Yeah. Obviously, you know some of those people. We have an exclusive partnership with them. Yeah. Some of those activities we do, the blood donation camp. This is our team. We have done some of the sponsorship to cricket and many of those cups tournaments. This is the partnership with the shore we had with the, for Northeast, the top football club under women's category. We are a principal sponsor to them in Imphal. Yeah, so that's a team. It's a women's team we have sponsored. This is our Kolkata property show which we had. This is from Guwahati property roadshow which we had with them in recently. Around a month ago, we have shifted to the new office, and this is our new office, actual team and people, and some of the guests we had here. Yeah. We are coming to meet you all in case you are in Rajasthan. These are the cities we are targeting. From Bilwara, because I am from that place, so obviously I'll be there for 1 or 2 days. But we had a lot of tractions coming from Jaipur, Jodhpur, Udaipur. Last month we did in Kolkata and Guwahati. In 1.5 to 2 months, we'll be visiting other parts of India from different states. So stay tuned. Yeah. The most important thing we are now heading towards is the question and answer, and these are our property expert team who is ready to connect in case you have more queries one-on-one today, or will also open the floor now for question and answer. You can ask real-time questions, your any questions, clarifications, whatever things you want to answer. This is our leadership team, Renu and Ali. They are leading the team and efforts and entire ecosystem here. Yeah. We also have Ali. Thank you, Ali, joining us for the very, very important session, because I feel after connecting them to some of the conceptual elements, the now the real ground is being led by you. So nobody better than you. And let's understand what are the questions people has, and then we can explore it together.
Thank you so much, Sunil. I think so. You had given all the insights regarding Dubai, why people they need to invest there. And I can see there are a lot of people out there. They do have the questions as well, even though the people they had not entered anything regarding the questions. You could ask right at the moment. We're happy to answer them. So the first question is Ambaro Batter, 1600 PSF. Okay, definitely there are different areas in Dubai where the most important thing you need to understand, there was a past of Dubai, and there is a present and there is a future, right? So if you're planning to invest in the future, so definitely PSF prices they are low. In the present, they are average. In the past, they are leasehold properties. We don't sell them, and we are not allowed to buy those properties. So yes, the minimum PSF price in Dubai, there are different areas. We highly endorse few of the areas, and some of the areas we don't. There is a reason behind it because we know the ground reality, and that's our responsibility to guide you guys what's right and what's wrong. And that is the reason we take the responsibility whatever we are selling, and that is the reason our company name is Sure Real Estate. So we make sure that what we are selling, we take the responsibility because you guys are trusting us, and we are taking the responsibilities. So there are different price range. Minimum PSA price in Dubai in off-plan property could range from 1,000 dirhams goes to 1,200 dirham PSF, depending upon the different categories. So there is affordable, there is prime, and there's a luxury.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay. So when it comes to the top developers, as I think so, Sunil you already explained, we do have a lot of names out there. It's not all about the developers. It's more about the project. Some of the projects of MR we don't endorse, right? And some of the projects we highly endorse. There is a reason behind it because we are the one we are doing over research on the back end, where we navigate the 20 points to make sure that what is the rating of this particular project. So if that is up to that mark, then we suggest. If that is not coming to that criteria, we don't endorse those developers in even though that particular project as well. But when it comes to the top developers, definitely Imar, they are behind Burj Khalifa, Nakhil, they are behind Palm Jumeirah. When it comes to Miras, they are behind City Walk. So there are different names, and the different developers, they do have the different niche. Some of the developers, they are focusing on the communities. Some of the developers, they are focusing on boutique development. So it's more about your urge, that what you really wanted to achieve from that particular investment. So that's where we can help you out.
Virendra
Okay.
Parmar. Do
Okay.
we have
So,
to, yeah,
mhm.
you want to
Go
take
on.
it?
Go on, Sunil.
Do we have to pay transfer fees to developer while selling our property? So it's always the buyer who pays the property transfer fees, not as a seller. So DLD, like in case of India, also the seller doesn't pay, but buyer pays the registration fees. Yeah, so here also the buyer will pay the 4% Dubai Land Department. For every transaction, whether you buy under construction or ready, it's a buyer. Yeah, and similarly, the for whatever transaction to do, it's always the receiving end. Yeah. Next. Yeah, Ali.
Okay. So what is your suggestion for the first time investor in Dubai? The studio right options to get feel and everything. Um, yes and no. The yes is if you really want to test the water, right? Definitely you could start with the minimum investment in Dubai. And in fact, in the studios, you could start with investment of 1.5 CR. It goes up to 4 CR just for the studios. So it's more about where do we need to position? Do we need to position an affordable category, the prime, or the luxury? So to understand the market, to understand the process, you could start to make your portfolio with the studios. On the other hand, I highly suggest you to go for at least one bedroom to make sure, because there is a complete criteria. We also conduct Dubai investment sessions as well, where we give personalized kind of approach. We understand your requirements and your needs and suggest you where do you need to invest in, depending upon your financial goals, depending upon what you really wanted to achieve from it. That is the reason I suggest you to book the buy investment session with our team members to have kind of a personalized approach. It's a very big question. So means for me, yes, you could start with the studio. That's not a problem. From affordable categories and moving forward to the one bedrooms and two bedrooms and the townhouses.
Yeah. Virendra sir, do you have office in India? So, like we said, our marketing team operates from India. So we got 3-member team. Now we are strengthening it two more team members with the marketing and into the sales, and then we would also have a plan for Q1 26 on the BD part. So all our operations, marketing, and the business development for India operations will continue to operate and grow in India team. So yes, for now we have a team, but we'll go to another state as well in Q1 26. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Harish, Sky Parks definitely it's a very good project when it comes to the developer's background and the credibility check. It's a responsibility of the brokers, right? And they need to be transparent. It's not all about the sales. It's more about the relationships, and that's what we highly endorse. Um, when it comes to Dubai real estate basically is designed in such a way that no one could take your money and run away, because DLD, Dubai Land Department, that is owned by the Dubai government. We do have escrow where they made all the rules and regulations in Dubai. But that's something, people, there are 82,620 brokers in the market. So unregistered, they are double in numbers, and registered brokers, they are only 30,920. So when it comes to this, always ask for the radar card. Whoever you work with, it's a show real estate or whatever, you need to ask for the radar cards from them, first of all. Secondly, the people, they are rushing for their sales. They don't care about your money. People, they are transferring the funds into the corporate accounts rather than the escrow accounts. And that's where we do our own due diligence, where we don't allow our customers to transfer the funds into the corporate account, even though it's not something suspicious, but it's not as per the law. As per the law, as per the books, you need to transfer your funds, so the EOI or any booking amount, directly to the escrow account, and that is registered under the name of that particular project. Every project has its own escrow account, and there is one app that is called Dubai Rest app. We will show you and give you the link. That is open for the public to have the transparency in Dubai. You could go there, check, write down the park, whatever the project name, and you would able to see all the details and the developers' details and what is going on, even though the escrow number. And that's and over screen you can see this Dubai Rest app. That's the link you could use to verify any project in Dubai.
True. Gaurav sir, invest 1.5 CR and how much ROI?
Okay.
Again, like Ali also said and we discussed previously, the returns depends on the purpose. In case you feel that I want a ready unit, then the rental investment or rental return is around 6 to 10%, depending on you put it on Airbnb or the long-term lease. If you are putting into the under construction property, then it can grow from 20, 30, even 40% in some of the good projects. So the purpose will define the outcome. But in case pure investment, aggressive returns is the purpose, then under construction and can give you 20 to 30%. Yeah, comfortable.
Okay. When it comes to the golden visa, one person needs to pay the 2 million dirhams. If you are two brothers, that would be considered as 1 million and 1 million for each of them. So to get a golden visa, you have to go for the 2 million dirhams of investment. But on the other hand, Dubai has one more type of visa that is called investor visa, where you only need to invest around about 750,000 dirhams to get the golden visa, but that is not for the 10 years. So if you really wanted to explore that, we could help you out for the investor visa as well.
Yeah. Rajendra sir,
Yeah,
I'm a real
surely.
estate consultant. How can
Okay, go
uh,
on.
Ali, it's your question. Sales
Okay,
role.
so when it comes to the real estate consultant, we're very pleased. We do have over um, people. They're already signed with us. You know, they're working with us, but we don't work with all the people. We make sure if they are aligned with our norms and values, we definitely would love to work with you. And if you are not, then we don't do business with those people, because over credibility is more about, we don't want to make money. We have a lot of clients, we're doing business, we're growing every day. So it's more about choosing the right people to work with. Mr. Kumar, yes, we are open to it, depending upon how do you work, how do you operate, and we can help you out. Even though we do have training sessions, we give the training sessions to our consultants. They are in India or rest of the world, and we do have one company in Turkey. We have one in UK as well, and one in Canada. So we are very selective in terms of facilitating and doing the joint venture with the people. So we are happy to discuss this, and I can arrange one call, or Edmonds, they will send you one Zoom link. We are happy to explore that opportunity for you guys.
Harish sir, are real estate companies allowed to collect initial booking without escrow account? I think you are connecting with the same of your previous questions. So, sir, normally what happens is today's developer, because of the very high demand, they sometimes launch as a pre-launch offer or EOI collection kind of a thing. Yeah, so officially, they will need to have the transfer into your escrow account only. But in case you are exploring the pre-launch or some of those EUIs can connect, then it can go into the corporate account, and then the vendor, they will deposit that amount back into the escrow account. But like Ali mentioned, work with some kind of an agency or the real estate broker who knows that entire mathematics, how it works, so that you can, or it can be justice to your own money, whatever or wherever you are transferring. Like Ali said, it's a very tight mechanics here, but still you should be sure that even if it's getting transferred to corporate account, you get some kind of a written confirmation that it will be transferred back to escrow, because Dubai is growing today at a very very fast pace. Yeah, the developers are launching project here and there, so sometime it may happen as a situation that it's a pre-launch phase or EOI collection, but be rest assured some kind of formal communication from the developer side it is there. Yeah. Yeah, Ali.
Webinar for this, sure. Okay. I know them very well, Mr. Mohammed, and he's the co-founder, and his brother as well. With due respect, there are a lot of agencies. They are well groomed. They are taking the responsibility what they are selling. It's more about how comfortable you are when it comes to your investment. You do have the right to go to the different agencies to compare, and then decide, because we are talking about might be a different project, and they are talking about the different project. So the core is to understand your needs, your requirements. It's not all about the project. So I mean, when it comes to the project, there are more than 372 projects in Dubai actively. They are launching, they do have the inventory. But for Apple is, he's not our competitor. He's my brother. I know him very well, and I cannot say anything against them. But when it comes to the comparison, it's not all about the comparison. It's more about the comfort, right? It's more about the trust. It's more about how familiar you are, how much connected you are with those people. And different agencies, they do operate in the different ways. Some of the agencies, they focus on the certain developers. We don't do that. They only sell Imar, Nakhil, might be Danube or whatever, Azizi. But we don't operate like that. We give you the comparison and of the complete project, even though the PSR prices, even though what we used to do, we make a comparison report after getting all your requirements. We show in our Zoom calls and Dubai investment sessions, okay, these are the things you need to consider. And the people, they do ask from us, where do I need to invest in now? because the picture is clear. So what happens with a lot of brokers? They don't want to put that much of work to give you the personalized kind of solution for your investment. That's where the people, they get confused. They don't know what to do, even though they used to go and they book the unit because of the emotions. No, investment is not all about the emotions. It's all about logics. It's all about numbers and facts. And real estate is the second name of infrastructure, right? You're not buying any home or something like that. It's more about the infrastructure. You are buying the infrastructure. So we understand, and then we navigate each and everything. So with due respect, again, every agency is well reputed. We respect them. We are not here to say anything wrong against them, but it's we endorse, we take responsibility of our clients.
Raheja sir, I want to start construction company. How one can? Raheja sir, I think Ali can also add on this. But
Mhm.
what's happening here is, if you see in last 2 to 3 years, the developers from entire world is eyeing towards Dubai, because obviously Dubai, when they want to grow the population in 15 years, 2.5 times, obviously you'll need a lot of those infrastructure. So a lot of companies from India to other parts of the world are coming here and starting the business, and there is a lot of work is there for them. So yes, opportunity is there in terms of the logistic part. It's very very easy to begin. Yeah, and there are opportunities about the joint venture. There are investors who are looking for such kind of an expertise. So why not?
And one more thing I really wanted to add in terms of this kind of portfolio. I have been working in real estate from last 8 years, working a lot of developers, client, investors, and hedge funds companies as well to manage their portfolio in Dubai. I will give you one example of the JVC. JVC has a lot of projects. If when it comes to a lot of projects, we are talking about 65,200 units, right? When it comes to the total number of projects, there are 402 projects in one single community. How would you able to differentiate yourself with your competitors, and they do have the building next to you, right? So that is the most important thing to understand. And where all the prices of the plots, they went to a certain level where you need to buy on the higher price, and you can't afford to sell on the lower price, right? So means you need to put the price here. So how you would able to differentiate? That's where we make the feasibility reports. I help a lot of developers in Dubai. I can name one of them in the initial stage. He's also a very good friend of mine. B&W, right? They're a very good friend of mine. In the initial stage, I helped them for acquiring a couple of plots in Dubai. It's more about the feasibility reports. It's more about the due diligence and the case studies of the different areas and where do you need to invest in and which plot do you need to acquire and what proposition and numbers we're looking at in the future, right? So that there are a lot of things. I would love to have a one-on-one Dubai investment session with you, and I would able to navigate more things that will give you more clarity and to give you some pros and cons and the comparison of Indian market and Dubai market.
Yeah. Virendra, sir, average rental for studio apartment in rupees. So, sir, it can varies between 50 to 70,000, 80,000 dirhams, depending on the location. In case of Indian comparison, it can be around 13 to 18, 20 lakhs. Yeah, so that's an ROI. It's a net returns we are talking about, because there are some maintenance charges. Obviously, the rental will vary depending on the location, but that's a net amount. Yeah, Ali.
Okay. Well, what is the best location to invest in? So, when it comes to this, and I will answer the second part of it. When it comes to the best location, there are three types of investors in the market in real estate. One of them, they are called opportunity investors. They always go with those areas where there is no infrastructure, right? So they would love to buy something on the lower PSF price. The second type of investor, they always want to see the infrastructure. They are called security investors, right? So the last one, they are the homeowners, right? Homeowners, they want to feel the infrastructure. They want to live in the infrastructure. They don't mind about the PSF prices. So that's where the best location, depending upon your urge, that what you really wanted to achieve. The second part of the question, yes, you would able to get the mortgage in Dubai. We could help you out to get 50% of the loan, sometimes 55 as well, depending upon your portfolio. And the process is very simple. We only need your passport, your email, the phone number, the proof of the funds, any salary or the business. And we will process free of cost for you to get the pre-approval in Dubai. That's the whole process. If I will explain, I tried my level best to explain in a nutshell to answer. I'm interested to buy 2 bedroom for investment. Please suggest the best location for the investment. Okay. Again, if you are interested in buying 2 bedroom for the investment, what is your holding capability? That's the first question I really wanted to understand from you, Mr. Raj. If your holding capacity is 14 months, 10 months, no, I will not suggest you to buy in Dubai. If your holding capacity is like 2 years, definitely I would suggest you a few areas. And the third is, if your holding capacity is up to the 5 years, I would highly suggest you certain areas. So it's not all about the investment. It's more about your holding power. It's more about your financial urge and financial needs. Whatever the money you have, you really wanted to deposit. So location wise, go for the future and hold for long. The future is in Dubai South.
Virendra sir, how do I convert INR to AD for property investment?
Sir, leave it to us. We will help you out in converting INRs to AED. Definitely, people, they are transferring a lot of funds from the banks as well. There are a lot of taxes. We are well aware about that. But it's every day we are doing this. We are closing a lot of deals every day, and most of our clients, 99.9% of our clients, they're from India, and we are helping them out to get it done. So if you need more information, definitely we are happy to book a Dubai investment session for you for 45 minutes.
Harish
Yes,
sir,
yes, Mr. Harish. I think so. I had a couple of Zoom calls with Mr. Harish. If you are the same person, yes, they are collecting in corporate accounts.
Vikas sir, what risk do you foresee over the next 4 to 5 years? Currently, everything looks positive, showing green, experience various cycles. I have similar. Absolutely. So, Vikas sir, you are aligned in today's phase. And see, the best thing about Dubai and the leadership here is they learn from the history and they learn from the mistakes. Yeah. So, whatever, if you have seen the cycle, and it's a cycle across the world, it's not only in Gurgaon, in Dubai, and US, and everywhere it goes through the same phase of cycle. What Dubai, especially his basis of the historical understanding, what they are doing, especially is they are putting all the efforts in a very very integrated manner. And I'll give you one two example that what has happened in past in 2008 9 10 days during the Lehman Brothers and all. They did not have a so they were giving the mortgage to everyone, whether you are an off plan investor on the day one or whatever the cap and capacity area. So what it resulted is creating a market into very bubble kind of a domain. Now, as a framework, they have said that for any of the under construction of plan property, there is no mortgage. So there are no artificial buyers and they don't create that scarcity. So that is one of the mechanics. They created a RERA as a very, very tight governing framework. Third, they are creating a very uh, such a sound pull factor from entire the world. So not only from internal framework and governance, but from the attraction perspective, and in parallel, they are growing the city in terms of the infrastructure. So whatever those three, four areas is needed for a community or city to thrive, be steady state and grow, they are doing everything in together. So by having those efforts, what it looks like is, it's not that Dubai will always be in the traction of this, but for next 5 to 7 to 10 years, Dubai is trying to keep that momentum. And obviously there may be little bit of here and there, but that's where what we tell is, don't focus more on the social media because everything looks so beautiful and bold. Have some handholding through a real estate agency who works in your interest. And like Ali said, we do a lot of due diligence for various projects, and we work with top 10, top 20% of the developers for 80% of our transactions. Yeah, that's where we bring in, that's what where I told you that two tracks, top developers at a country level and top developers at a community level. So we go into a lot of details, we understand your purpose. So Dubai is doing whatever they wanted to do, learn from the history, and then you have an agency like us who will still create that more filters for you, so that that investment, whatever happens during the test of time, it still stand tall. So that's an effort you have from government, and choose an agency who can do justice to your purpose. Yeah.
And one more thing I really wanted to add in. When it comes to economical cycle, every 10 years there is economical cycle. We had back in 2008 and 9, and then 2020 because of the COVID. Might be people they're expecting something else now. See, it's more about, as I said, your holding power. If you have that money to buy something, if you have 100% money in your account, jump for it. Dubai is a bubble. Dubai is, the market will crash soon and all that stuff. Might be yes, might be no. But if your holding power is strong, that's where my investors, they made maximum money when I made a lot of money in COVID, by the way. A lot of my investors, they invested in Dubai, and I said it will go through, and definitely you need to go buy these properties. Holding power is the most important thing when it comes to the investment, when it comes to the forecasting of the future. If you're not doing that, if let's suppose if you're buying a 2 million dirhams of property and you have 500,000 right now, definitely you need to be concerned enough that what is going to happen in next couple of years, because you are buying an off-plan property. And I'm telling you, there are a lot of investors, they can't sleep well at night. The reason behind, because there's over leveraging what they are buying, and they don't know what they are buying. They're just buying Dubai. You don't need to buy Dubai only. You're already convinced, and that is the reason you guys are attending this webinar. We are not here to sell you Dubai. We are here to sell you your unit. That is important to you. That's where you would able to make money. It's not all about Imar, it's not all about Dubai, it's more about your investment. That's where personalized approach is very important for us.
True. I have heard that developer gives you NOC after 40%. Do you suggest for the same, and how would you help me to do so? So, Virendra sir, it's very, very simple. Each developer has a different framework, but on an average, 40% is there. Nakhil is at 30%, Imar is at 50%. Yeah, some developer may be at in between. So, that's a governance, and which is good as an investor, because it will also allow you to sink in, hold, and your property to little bit come up as a development, and also to grow in between. So, like Ali said, we don't want to suggest you that if you want to retrade in 7, 8, 10 months, then I think it will not do justice to your own purpose. But until it reaches to 40, 50% of development, at that time traction comes in and you can retry. So we take care of, like we said, why sure comes into the picture in addition to the trust factor. Yeah, we don't recommend you any wrong product, and we will not give you wrong advice irrespective. If you buy through, and like Ali said, for that, for Apple, we are always, it's in our gene that we work in your interest. So irrespective, you have bought through whomsoever, in case you want to associate for your next journey of resale and rent and all, so you can trust us comfortably. Yeah.
It's very simple, sir. Whenever you're buying any property, let's suppose you would able to get investor visa or the golden visa. After getting that, you would able to get your MRS ID. If you were able to get your MRS ID, that is linked with your bank account. you're eligible to open your bank account. Once you will open your bank account, we are transferring a lot of funds to over investors and over customers into their bank accounts in Dubai, and they have been using the same card in India. And they are what they are doing. Basically, they are paying a single transfer fee, or you could say exchange fee, of 1%, 1.5%, up to 2%. That's where the people there are happy, right? They don't want to. The second shell could be you could make one company in Dubai, right? We help you out. We don't charge any amount, additional amount for that. These services, they are free for our customers. You could set up your company and you can use that card wherever you go, and you need to pay only 1 to 2% of the exchange rate. That's it.
Yeah. Next.
You're welcome, sir.
Same here, Vikas sir.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Harish, for the kindness. Definitely looking forward to have another Zoom call with you.
Perfect. I think that's all for the moment. Thank you so much, Ali. Thank you so much, everyone in India and other parts of the world. Uh,
There's one
Ali, or
more question, I think so. How easy
okay.
to get the land for construction, Mr. Suresh?
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's very easy, even though you can buy a land parcel in Dubai with your passport, right? Until unless you have funds in Dubai. And we do also facilitate people when they are buying any plot in Dubai. You could sign it for 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days, where you would have time frame to transfer the fund from India. And if you really wanted to block it, you only need to pay a deposit of 10%. It could be a check, it could be a cash amount, even though you don't need to pay that amount to the seller. As a sure real estate, we make one, we collect that money. We make sure that we make one check under the name of the seller, and we keep it with us. We don't give it to the seller. So in the meanwhile, you would able to transfer those funds, and it's very easy. We only need your passport, an email, and a phone number, and the funds.
So Raheja sir, I think what Ali is trying to say is that logistically it's very, very easy. There are
Yeah.
different opportunities in terms of if you want to construct an apartment building or if you want to develop a townhouse or villa segment. There are areas, there are opportunities. Price per square feet varies between 400 dirham per square feet to 6, 700, 800 dirham per square feet, depending on the purpose. There are FAR defined, there are communities, there are PSFs, resale. So, like Ali said, we can have your entire separate personalized session with the team, and there they can discuss your budgetary requirement, what is the time frame. He can also guide you on some of the expected profit or returns on investment, some of the detailed perspective. So whatever is your uh, elements of the investment, rest assured you are at right place. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah. Anything else, Michelle? Perfect. So I think that's our show team. It's ever growing. Today we are at around 24 member team already, plus 3 member in India. So thank you so much, everyone, for your support, trust, and time. I keep telling that irrespective if your purpose is property investment or not, and in case you are coming to Dubai, feel free to reach out to us even for a small query that Sunil and Ali, which restaurant to go, which place to stay. It's a journey, it's a relationship is more important for us. Real estate happens or not, no worries at all. So, and I keep telling to my team that the most important gift anybody can give us is the time. So thank you for your time, for being with us for last 1.5 hours. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, everyone.